looking at that pen like, Papa, the pen is mightier than the sword, baby. I told you I know me some catchphrases, but the pen is mightier than the sword. Serena just don't understand what she just did. She just do not understand what just happened. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to My Twisted Lyf of Poetry. I am Poetry. You are here for another recap and review of The Handmaid's Tale. Did my dog just get run across this floor? Season 2, Episode 7, After. Give me a moment. Sit down. Don't you move. Thank y'all for coming back to the channel. I appreciate all my new subscribers. I was like shocked to see y'all here, y'all. Hey. What's up, y'all? Okay, so last week, y'all know it ended in a doozy. I loved it. I loved it. I love it. Some of y'all was trying to steal my shine. Let me revel in my moment, y'all. Let me revel in my moment. And I appreciate to everybody who gave me the info on the Rachel and Leah Center. If you were not in the comment section, it got something to do with the Bible. And Jacob and the two women that he was messing around with, they both were sisters. One of them couldn't have a baby, one of them could, something like that. I'm not very biblical as far as like the stories that's in it, but read your Bible. It's up in there. So we start off this episode with the handmaids. They are going to the funeral of all the fallen sisters. If I drank liquor, I would be pouring out a little bit for each and every last one of them. We lost 31 handmaids. Today, 26 commanders. Only 26 of them damn commanders died. And I know y'all, this may be a little bit shallow, but that black and red looks so good. That black and red looked motherfucking good. It looked dope as hell. Like, I would rock that shit if it wasn't a Gilead. Just that red, that looked so damn dope. Anyway, the surviving handmaids, they are made to unveil at the funeral and like drop their cloth or dust their cloth over each coffin, and in remembrance of the fallen. And Aunt Lydia, she almost sounded convincing to me that she really gave a damn about these women who was gone. She was like, if I could provide y'all a world without violence and without pain, I would do that. That's all I really want. I can't tell, Aunt Lydia. I can't tell. But we're going to go ahead and move forth with that. So after the funeral, they were all riding back in the back of the van. And they noticed going through town that the eye has made its rounds, baby. It came all the way through there. It's dead bodies hanging off the rooftops. It's dead bodies hanging in the entryway of some garages, in doorways. They swinging in the trees like they strange fruit. It's dead bodies everywhere. And I think it was of Samuel. She was like, I didn't even know half them doggone girls. And then I think at that point, June was like, what was of Glenn's real name? And Alma like, don't you know? She was one walking with you. But really, truthfully, she didn't walk with her long. She walked with her a couple times before she, all do her escapism type of thing. So, yeah, she really didn't know it well. But, yeah, well, unfortunately, Commander Fred lives on. Lazar Lepac, he told me last week that I'm not going to get my hopes up too high. And I was like, don't steal my joy. Don't steal my joy. He was right. He was right. That bastard is only in critical condition in the hospital. He still lives on, though. Serena Joy, she in there by his side. You're going to pull it through, Fred. You're going to pull it through. And Nick comes in the hospital. He's like, hey, you might want to go home, get you a little rest or whatever. And she's like, no, I'll do that later. But right now, I'm going to stay here by his side, comfort him. So while they sitting up in there, Cushing and Putnam, that's the other dude's name, he come in and he like, look here, we got some news. Commander Price, which is Andrew, the salt and pepper hair guy, he didn't make it. We figured that last week. I guess that last week that Putnam with Price wasn't gonna make it. Well, he didn't make it. He done gone on the glory, as they would like to say. I say he gone on the hill. But, Cushing is going to take over his security details. And we already know that Cushing is an asshole. But baby, when they said that he was dead, Nick's whole being and they like, you know him? Like, you seem a bit like grieving, like, you know him? He like, no, I didn't know him much. So I guess the Price had his own little secret recruiting, because remember, he recruited Nick. But, Cushing tell Fred on that little bed, hey, I'll let you know, we gonna get whoever did this barbaric act against you. We gonna get them by any means necessary. We gonna take every last single solitary one of them down. So we slip over to the colonies. I'm like, okay, what's going on over here? The ladies, they on their little daily death march out to the little toxic fields, and the eyes roll up. The aunts are like, what the hell they doing here, you know? So they came out with like a little list of names, you know, checking it twice, trying to find out whoever night or nice or whatever. And they start rounding up ladies, Emily and Janine included. And I'm like, are they taking them back to be handmaids? Is that what they doing? Because it's a shortage now, you know. We lost 31 good ones. And I never did find out if the toxic poisoning can be reversed or something. But, you know, Janine is like, where we going? Hey, where we going? And of course, they shock her ass right in the damn belly with that old cattle prod. I can't stand Aunt Pauline. I can't stand her. I just hope one day her little gas mask get a gash in it and she start breathing in them damn fumes too. So we up in Canada. They call this little part of Canada Little America. So we up in Canada and Little America, and Luke and Moira, they are learning about the explosion. And they confirmed that there was handmaids involved, but they don't know who they are right now. And Luke is like, okay, what's for dinner? You want roti, curry chicken with potatoes, some doubles? What you want? What you want? Oh my God, I miss some roti. Oh my God, I miss roti. There's like nowhere in St. Louis where I can go get me some roti. I used to drive up to Chicago to get some, but Cafe Trinidad closed down, and there's like no good West Indian food places here in St. Louis other than some Jamaican style restaurants, and they not all that good. Man, I miss some Trinidad. Some Trinidadian curry, roti, some curry chicken with potatoes and some add some little chickpeas in there. Oh, with some extra juice and gravy and some pepper sauce. That sounds so good right now. I wish I knew how to make roti. I'm really bad at like making like dough breads and stuff like that, but that's neither here nor there. So Moira's like, don't you want to know if she alive? Is she okay? And he like, she ain't okay, which is true. She ain't okay. The motherfucker's in slavery. She is not okay. But he like, we gonna keep the faith though that she alive. She like, look, faith is not knowing. Faith is not knowing. I feel you, girl, but Luke is like, I can't handle the truth, so I don't want to know the truth. I'm up out. I'll see you for dinner or not. You pick it. So Moira decides that she gonna hang around. So we go back to the day. We got a little flashback moments. Moira is about to become a surrogate. I would have never pictured her to be a damn mama. But for $250,000 for birthing babies, why am I not doing this? I didn't need a job. I could have been birthing babies all this doggone time. I got one doggone child. I got a whole lot of seeds up in here. I could have been doing that. But no, for real, I couldn't do it. I know that I am not the person. As soon as I got the ultrasound or I peed on the stick and they said I was pregnant, it was it. I was done. The baby was mine. It wasn't nobody getting my baby. That's just, I couldn't have been a surrogate. Rachel comes out though, and she like, look, I ain't got no new news about the deceased. But Moira's like, you know what? It's somebody else I need to look for. Okay, so she take her into this room, and it's like file cabinets of people who they have not been able to identify. On top of that, it's a whole section of children who ain't been able to be identified. And so I'm like, okay, is she about to look for the surrogate mother? Like, who's she about to look for? So she's like, you know, this is a person, my fiance, who I was with before the war began. And I was like, she did have a girlfriend. I forgot all about that. Was her fiance? So anyway, she started going through all these files with just pictures of just dead bodies. I'm like, I couldn't do it. I cannot do it. My spirit could not handle that. I'm a G, but I am an emotional G. I'd have been boo-hooing, crying. My soul would be hurting. I could not be sitting there flipping through books of dead people, just bodies just sprayed out all over, just trying to find that one face that was mine. I couldn't do it. So Rita comes in. She tells June, hey, you got a guest. When she start getting company. So this old funky ass cushion coming up in there, and I'm like, oh, we about to learn? We about to learn if Serena get to keep that baby or not? Is that what we about to learn? Well, Cushion comes in to question June, and June is like, I didn't know of Glenn well. Didn't know her well at all. Like, we was together for a short while, you know. His old sarcastic ass is like, well, I guess you couldn't talk much, huh? His old funk ass knows she had her tongue cut off, you bastard. Anyway, June is looking like, bruh, I can't help you. He's like, oh, but you could tell me who helped you. She's like, what? You know, when you escaped. You didn't think that story of kidnapping was going to be believed, girl, for real. Didn't nobody believe that for real. But she was like, you can help me. Who helped you? Was it old Freddie Boy, old Fred Waterford? He the one that helped you? And June is like, I was taken against my will. He said, girl, if you don't stop with them damn fairy tales. She said, oh, no, I was taken against my doggone will. He stepped to her again. He like, look here, if your house is infected with terrorists, I need to know, and I need to know now. Then all of a sudden, dogs start barking outside. They all barking outside and stuff. I'm thinking they finna get nicked. That's why I'm looking, because the way she looked up is because she looked up. But no, she just looked out. And they were outside just shooting up Martha's. Like, what the fuck she do in the middle of the doggone street? Because she looked back at the window of June like, let that be a lesson to you. Don't try to play me, girl. Do not try to play me. So, June swing by the hospital. And Serena's like, oh, thank God, you're safe. Well, when the bombing happened, girl, you were sitting right next to her in the kitchen. Of course she's safe. But I guess because of all the little martial law and turmoil that's going on with the eyes right now. So the baby is safe. And June is looking like, you know, she want to burst into tears because, like, this motherfucker Fred is still alive. He didn't die. Damn it, man. Well, he's all joyous and stuff like, oh, my God, you're getting so big. Boy, how much time has passed? They just had the funeral yesterday. But you mean she's getting bigger? But she's like, yes, I am. I'm getting bigger. And then Nick and June, they out in the hallway. And I'm like, y'all need to be more careful. They all hugged up and stuff. I'm like, what y'all thinking? So, she tell him, you know, they just killed that woman. She wasn't doing nothing but getting her doggone pass out. And they just shot her down for no damn reason, you know. And Nick is all like close on her face and like calm down. I'm like, y'all are not that doggone in love. Stop it. Y'all gonna get caught. But she let him know the cushion came by digging and he ain't gonna stop until he strike gold. Y'all already know how he is. So Serena Joy comes home and gets the update. And she gives her the update on Fred. Like, you know, he doing well, but cushion, he gonna be the death of us all. He gonna be the death of us all. We used to be homies. He used to be my friend. Like, they used to vacation in Antigua and everything. Y'all, Antigua is like my second home. That is my spot, y'all. St. John's, Antigua's, in Piggett's, house number 4. Don't go try to looking up my doggone property because it ain't my property no more anyway. And plus, it's a guest house now, you know. But yeah, don't be going down there to Antigua, St. John's. Like, oh, that is my spot. I need to go back to Antigua. Antigua, Barbuda. Boy, Barbuda got hit by the hurricane. Wiped that whole doggone island out. Anyway, oh, that just made me sad all of a sudden. June said, you know, let me tell you about your friend, Cushion. He came by her, and he don't believe I was kidnapped. And Serena Joy's like, look, you need to be very careful about what you tell that man. She said, I can be careful, but baby, let me tell you, Commander Deeds, his whole household was executed because of what Glenn did. So now we know. Because we was all in the comment section like, what the heck is going on at Glenn's household? Because he done had 2 of them be revolutionaries up on here. Well, the whole house dead now. Ain't nobody doing nothing over there. They all pushing up daisies. And Serena Joy was like, but she was a terrorist. And Joe said, well, Cushion believe it. We terrorists too over here. He ain't playing no games. Ain't nobody associated with the underground. Everybody that's associated with the underground is a damn terrorist in his eyes. I'm surprised that she called it the underground. That's what I was calling it too, was the Underground Railroad. But she's like, you don't want to be considered a terrorist now, do you, Serena Joy? Do we? So Serena's like, you know what? Oh, no, she tells Serena, you know doggone well, he is not going to let that baby grow up in this type of environment with terrorists. So Serena's like, Fred ain't going to let that happen. Fred ain't here, Serena. Fred ain't here. Sound like a threat to me, girl. So Luke, up in Canada, stopped by the little refugee center and bring more some food. And she's looking for Odette. And the one who was the OB. And I forgot that her girlfriend name was Odette. I didn't know that they was engaged, though. But Moira is like so not into this pregnancy. I can't even imagine her with the child, first of all. The fact that she carried a baby 9 months is very shocking to me. And now she seems to got an issue with married folks. So I'm like, what gives? she feeling all lonely and stuff, like she can't be in a relationship. And I guess if she was actually in a relationship with somebody, she probably wouldn't have decided to do surrogacy. I don't know. Well, back at the Waterford, Serena is asking Nick to help her forge the commander's name on some documents. She's like, look here, we got to get these warrants over to the counselor of the divine law. You gonna help me or not? Nigga's like, okay, I got you. I'm like, who is she issuing a warrant for? Cushion? And what she gonna issue a warrant on? So Moira's baby is here. Little Gavin. I'm surprised they didn't take that baby from the hospital. Like, usually with surrogate parents, the mother really doesn't spend much time with the baby. They go straight from the womb, you know, if they got to stay in the care a little bit in the hospital, they do that. But then they go straight to the parents. But this baby, I guess, about 3 months old right now. So, I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Well, once the baby is out of her arms and in the arms of the other family, she like, damn, I'm alone again. Yeah, so she just feeling sad and lonely. And when she does, she sits there and she finds her picture. It's just one of many. And I guess she feel alone again. She just breaks the fuck down. Baby, she had that ugly cry too. You know, the one that gets stuck in your chest and it's on your face, but the words ain't coming out yet, the sound ain't coming out, and all of a sudden it just, that ugly shit, ugly cry, girl. But over at the Waterford, security is like extra tight right now. And I was like, the heck is going on? Serena Joy in the doorway, June in the window looking all prim and proper, Nick on the sidewalk like, hey, they coming in. And the guardians all at the gate, and then Cushion roll up. He tried to go in through the gate, but he looked up like, what the heck is going on? They stop him like, nah, bro, you ain't coming up in here. And I roll up on him, all mask on and everything, like, hey, hands up. Cushion is like, hold the fuck up, what is going on? Who authorized this shit? Putnam come out, you know, he is so doggone pleased because he was talking about his old disabled hand. I think that's what he got when he said he had a handicap. But Cushion come out like, Putnam come out like, hey, look here. Commander Waterford has issued a command to strip you of your command. And not only that, you are being charged with apostasy and treason. And baby, I'm like, Serena Joy done set that man up. They planted evidence and everything. June is pleased. She is highly pleased. She's like, that's all I had to do is dangle that little worm in front of Serena Joy's face, and she took that doggone bait. Yes, she did. So Cushion will not be poking the bird around up in there anymore. And because Putnam know damn well the Waterford ass still in the hospital. He ain't signed them doggone papers, but everybody hated Cushion. Everybody hated him. So June, she in the market with little mini Serena. You know, she gonna cook her chicken and green beans with garlic. That sound really good right now too, though. But they doing some shopping, and guess who rolled up? Oh, Janine. I was like, I was right. They don't put them back in the fold. I guess it's better than being in the wasteland dying and shit. But Janine is like, you know, God saved us. She said it too. She said God was gonna get her out of there, and I'd be doggone if she ain't out of there. He may not come when you want him, but he always right on time. I remember that from my church days. I don't remember Bible scriptures and stories like Rachel and Leah, like y'all was doing in the comment section, but I know the doggone catchphrases. So when Emily sees June, she can't even muster words. You know, she is so shocked she is no longer in the wasteland. She probably gonna have some faith like Janine got right about now. But June tell her, hey, by the way, my name is June. I ain't tell you that before. Then Averic is starting to come past. She's like, hey, I'm Brianna. Then it started a little chain effect. Everybody started telling each other's names and stuff. And I'm like, Lord, they paying in on little mini Serena's face. I forgot that child was there. She looked like, what the fuck is going on? She did not look pleased at all. But this kind of reminded me of a situation. Me and my friends, like, we were all poets and everything. We was riding down to Atlanta, and two of them got into a car accident. And we got to the hospital, and the people at the hospital was like, who y'all looking for? And we did not know their doggone names. So all we knew was their nicknames. We was like, and like one of the girls, I used to work with her mom, so I remember her mom's last name. And I was like, okay, this is her last name, her mom. And then my friend was a nurse, and then like she used her nursing credentials to get back their baby. After that point, after that accident, we all started learning each other's first names, at least, because if we ever go out of town together and something happened to somebody, we need to know who the heck we with. So at this point, like I said, this just started like a little mini second revolution, so to speak, because all the women are talking to each other and they're sharing their first names that they're no longer supposed to use. But yeah, baby Serena's up in there. She gonna tell, baby, because she don't look happy at all. Well, Moira and Luke learn that June is still alive, because we get the names of all the handmaids who did pass away. And of Glenn, her name is Lily Fuller. Say her name. Say her name. People taking pics and everything because they know she gonna live on forever in history. But at the very end, while Moira is walking to the little makeshift, what is that called? Oh my God, I can't remember the vigil. When she goes out there, they say Odette Johnson, and I'm like, so wait a minute, Odette wasn't the picture in the book? If y'all are clear on that, if Odette was the face in the book, or did she just see somebody that looked like Odette? I thought that was Odette in the book that was dead. But they said Odette's name at the end of the handmaids who died. I don't know. So y'all let me know, because I'm not clear. And I rewinded it, and I still ain't clear. So, but back at the water, it's Serena like, yo, come here, come with me. She's like, look at her cushion. He's about to go full on psycho on all of us around here. So some new security details have been drafted. And Joan is like, Commander Waterford? Because you know he's still in the hospital. She's like, sure did. Like, since you was the editor, I need you to look over these things right here, because everything about to go back to normal around her. And June is like, what is going on? Baby, y'all know Serena is the one who thought this whole little mess up. She knew how to run Gilead, because she the one that made up everything. She's like, we're going to scale back on security a little bit, you know, and get things back popping like it's supposed to be. As Phone Jones would say, we about to get it popping. So, Serena is a kingpin, for real. She can run Gilead. But June is so happy that she can touch pen and paper. She like, okay, I got you, boo. We're going to do what you want me to do. But Serena just do not realize the power she just gave June. She don't understand. People were saying in the comment section that if I watch the sneak peek, I don't watch sneak peeks, y'all, because I don't want to know what's going on next week. I want to be surprised when I see it. But people were saying that if I watch the sneak peek, it looks like Serena is helping June. Serena is not helping June in no fashion or form. She think that June is helping her. But what she has done is gave June access to all the security details and all the information. June know where to plant people, how to get around stuff. June gonna learn and remember. She gonna retain all that information. She put that pen in her hand. June looking at that pen like, Papa. The pen is mightier than the sword, baby. I told you I know me some catchphrases, but the pen is mightier than the sword. Serena just don't understand what she just did. She just do not understand what just happened. That is the end of episode 7. After, I want to thank y'all for being patient with me. I went to the movies early tonight, so that's why this review is coming a little late. But thank y'all for being patient with me. Thank y'all for joining the channel. Like the video if you feel so inclined to do so. I love your comments down in the comment section. Talk back and forth with one another. And if you have not subscribed to the channel and you want to do so, go ahead and do that. And hit that bell on the way out, so that way you can know when all the videos post on this channel. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming back. Peace.